All right, welcome back. Game 2 of our varsity doubleheader. We're going backwards tonight. It'll be the girls' turn to get the prime time slot. They're taking on the Excelsior Springs Tigers as well. And due to COVID, this is the first time all year we've been able to see the Lady Wildcats in action. Multiple times this year, Gary, we were supposed to do a Lady Wildcat game, and it's gotten moved, postponed, or canceled.
Yeah, and it's good to be able to get them on the air. I mean, it's we want to always, obviously, each year get them on as much as we possibly can. It has just been every time we had a game with them, something happened. So, and especially with COVID. So hopefully, here comes Coach Langer. So we're going to get him on here. I think Jerry's going to.
If we always want Coach Langer up here. So we're going to turn Coach Langer's mic on, and we'll see if he can hear us. Can you hear us over here? Okay. So, Coach, I think that's probably the best I've seen your starting five all year play when they were all out on the floor together.
Yeah, we played really well last night to open the game and played really well to open the night again tonight. So we put together some good first halves. Both games we were a little shakier in the second half. Tonight was a little tough because, we're not wanting to rub it in and, try to win the game by 60 or anything. We're just trying to, get better and execute. So we were trying to work on some things. And, probably I'm not very good in those situations because I feel like I say, I have a little too much heart maybe and don't just say, hey, let's score every possession and never, we start saying, hey, let's work on this. Let's not foul. And so we lose a little something, I think. And whereas I think other teams, they just say tough luck, and but I thought we did play very well. Got contributions from a lot of guys, so that was nice.
I'll tell you, Gary was too busy. It was so quick back and forth in that second quarter. One of the best basketball plays you'll see, that bounce pass from Connor Blix to Kennedy, hitting him in stride. I said, that was just fun to watch. The whole second quarter felt like that. You guys were just clicking on all cylinders, unselfish basketball, wide open shots. That's how you want to play every night if you can.
Absolutely. And, Connor is so unselfish. He stands out with his unselfishness. Even late in the game, Brooks pitched it ahead to Connor, and he easily could have laid it in himself, but he chose to give it to his running mate, Kobe Norris, and not everybody we have on our team would do that. I promise you that. I wouldn't do that if I were playing. I would lay it in. So, but Connor, he's got a heart of gold, and he always wants to do what's best for the team.
Well, we even honestly talked about that in the first half. We've talked about after games. You've said sometimes we want Connor to shoot a little bit more.
Absolutely.
And, he probably passed up 3 wide open looks at 3 in the ball game that he could have easily knocked down as well.
Yeah, and the weird part of that was he was 2 for 2. Which you would think, would just have you frothing to get another one up, and instead he's a little more conscientious than maybe we want a shooter to be because most shooters just let it fly and don't worry about it, and you're sometimes saying, hey, tone it down a little bit, but bless his heart, he's a great kid, and I think that's why he's probably one of the most loved players on our team and in our program is just because he does care for his teammates and plays for them as much as with them.
Yeah, well, and obviously, we're keeping a tab on Atkinson, okay, as far as – so I started keeping rebounds just for him. I mean, because obviously as many as he's getting, I had him 10 or 11 rebounds not in the limited play that he played. And, that makes a huge difference as we've talked about almost every game. We talk about the limited amount of offensive play from the other team and the multiple shots we get from our team.
I don't know if you noticed when he was out of the game, there were a couple of balls that came off the rim that just fell in the middle of the court, and everybody else was either boxing out or standing and watching. And I thought to myself, it's because they're used to Kennedy going and getting it.
They are.
Everybody else kind of either boxes out, which we like,
right,
or they stand and watch and wait for him to go get it. But when he's not out there, there's a notable absence. So, but yeah, he's a special rebounder.
Well, and then he gets into those rhythms where every ball that comes off is right at him, and then he starts picking them off other kids.
Yeah, he does.
Him and Connor. Connor went up. He's like, "Yeah, no, that's mine this
Brooks
time."
tells me a few times that Kennedy will say that, and you let me get the ones where we're both there, and I think Brooks is more than willing to oblige on that.
Well, and he was upset down here when the tie-up because they both went up, and he, again, he's a rebound machine, and he expects himself to get every rebound that comes off the glass.
And he goes after it with 2 hands. He could put on a clinic for us, and we might have to have him in to do that in the future, to put on a rebounding clinic, because he just has such a good read for where balls are going to pop. And, you know, every once in a while he doesn't box out, but we haven't really gotten on him that much because he has such a good sense for where the ball's going to go that I think he, you know, feels like if he takes 2 steps farther away, he's going to end up in worse rebounding position. And I've had a lot of guys that do that the ball bounces over their head, but most of the time he tends to read it right and makes a good decision. So anyway, but we could use a little more Kennedy Atkinson and everybody.
Oh,
well, you get 2 good wins Thursday and Friday, and it really sets you up strong for the next couple weeks. You've got games coming out your ears for the next 2 weeks. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, we were thrilled to get 2 in because as of Wednesday, I thought we're going to get all 3 games.
I love your quote. I love your quote. We even said it. Is like, don't these people realize we play basketball indoors?
Oh, yeah. I was frustrated.
Hey,
anyway.
I totally 100%. I love that, though. That's the truth at that time.
Yeah, it's always the same temperature inside.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll see you for 3 big ones next week.
All
Hopefully 3 big ones
I
next
hope.
week.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you guys doing the game.
Yeah. That is Coach Langer of the Harrisonville Wildcat boys team. They're victorious tonight, 79-41. We'll get some stats from that game here a little bit later. We're getting ready for the girls' game, so we'll take a quick timeout while they do the starters, and we'll be back after this.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with
All right, welcome back. We are set for some basketball action, girls action here tonight. Finally getting a chance to see our Lady Wildcats in action. We were supposed to see them in the Summer Christian Tournament earlier this year when they were going to play on that Friday night. They were going to play the boys and the girls at the Hy-Vee Arena, but Jackson County doesn't want anybody in their county, so we couldn't do that game at the Hy-Vee Arena. Then after that, we had to a game that was supposed to be January 5th at Lewisburg, but Kansas doesn't want people in their state. So that game got mixed up, and we didn't get to do but just the boys' game. And then we got to Tuesday night, we were supposed to have a game, and then it was too cold, so we couldn't do that game. Finally, it's really cold outside, but as Coach...
But did we pay our heat bill?
We did. Thank goodness. So we are underway. Excelsior Springs with the basketball to start things off. On the wing is Stottlemyre. There was a little handoff to Crowley, but I believe there was a travel call. It'll be back to the Cats.
And I'm sure those that have listened to us in the past and know the Pleasant Hill story, they'll understand why I asked if I paid who paid the heat bill.
Cats with the ball here. Out front they go. Vandendale, the only senior on the Lady Wildcat squad. Going to go inside to Sasonis. Kick it baseline. Little drop off. Bucket no good. Good ball movement by the Lady Cats right there. And it's a rebound back the other way as Barber gets it for Excelsior Springs and brings it back the other way. 7:20 to go here, first quarter. No score in this one. Lady Cats and Lady Tigers. Jumper no good. Rebound by Vandendale. She's going to bring it back the other way. Weaves through traffic. Floater no good. Offensive rebound by Mitchell no good. And it kicked back out. Vandendale 3-ball good. And the Lady Cats lead 3-0 early in this one on the Vandendale triple. It's going to come back the other way with 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Stottlemyre with it out front. Good defense by the Lady Cats. Pass it over to Barber. Good defense on the near side here. Vannondale going to guard the inbound play. Lohman tries to get in, gets it in for Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre with it between the circles with 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Get it off on the wing, inside they go with it. Kick it in the corner, too long, no good. Rebound by Mitchell. Oh, might have got away with dragging that pivot foot there. Going to bring it up the other way. Have it on the wing, Vannondale with it between the circles. Get it off for Mitchell. Mitchell's got it on the wing. Back to the inside. Good give and go. Bucket not there. Put back, no. And the rebound goes to Excelsior. There's a fight for it. And Sasonis tied it up, but it bounces right to Excelsior, and it goes back across the timeline. Get it off on the wing inside. They go with it. Kick it back out. And a travel called on Millsap of Excelsior with 5:52 to go here first quarter, a 3-0 lead. Sasonis checks out as Meeks checks in. Mitchell passes it in. Vannondale to bring it up. They get it to Yoder across the timeline into the corner. They go into Meeks. Meeks puts it up. No good. Rebound. No good. And it goes off of Mitchell and out of bounds. Stays a 3-0 game with 5:36 to go. Get it off, and a steal by Yoder. Gets it off, 3-ball on the way. Good, and one. Not very often you see that. That was Graves with a triple, and the 4-point opportunity. Oh, no, there wasn't. So that was after the shot, so the Cats will regain the possession. They get it into Meeks. She's going to put it up in the paint. Good, Kylie Meeks. And just like that, it's 8-0, Lady Cats. So it is 8-0. We'll take a quick timeout. Does your lawn need some TLC? Owned and operated by 3 generations of Wildcats, Heltz Turf Farm is your local stop for sod and topsoil since 1971. Whether you need one roll of sod, a scoop of dirt, or a whole truckload, they have you covered. A new home in your future? Give us a call at 816-540-2020 and set up a quote for new sod installation. Heltz Turf Farm is located between Harrisonville and Pleasant Hill and is open 8 to 5 weekdays and 8 to noon on Saturdays. There is not an earthquake in Wildcat Fieldhouse. The student section getting into it. So Jerry's got a pretty new camera he's been playing with tonight, and that was shaking up there on the tripod. So here we go with 5:24 to go in the quarter. Cats lead 8-0. Gonna bring it across the timeline. Kick it in the corner. Excelsior Springs with the ball. Crowley with it out front. Has it between the circles. Little crossover dribble into the paint. Ball on the turf. And a jump ball. That'll go back to the Cats with 5:02 to go here in the quarter. Vannondale going to bring it up for the Lady Cats. Across the timeline, she gets it. Mitchell in the corner on the left side. Goes to the wing to Yoder, inside to Meeks. Good give, Meeks to Mitchell. And the Cats put it in for 2. And it's 10-0 the score. Good play there by the Cats, and they lead 10-0 with 4:30 to go, and a good steal by Mitchell there, and goes back the other way. Ahead they go. Ball bounces around, picked back up by the Lady Cats. Try to get into Mitchell. Mitchell puts it up, no good. Gets her own putback, drops that one home, and it's 12-0. Back-to-back buckets by Mitchell, and the Lady Cats lead 12-0. And an and one opportunity for Mitchell. So 12-0 the score with 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. Mitchell's free throw, good. And it's 13-0 Lady Cats. 4:18 to go here, first quarter. Ball on the ground, picked up by Mitchell. Trying to get rid of it. Now picked up, and they're going to call a travel on Mitchell. And Lady Cats going to show pressure here again. You're going to get it in for Barber, who's going to bring it across the timeline. Ball knocked out of bounds. Stays here on the near side. 4:07 to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Cats lead 13-0.
When it comes to fast service and reasonable prices, Young's Auto Repair is the place. Whether it is a standard oil change, new brakes, or something major, William and Michelle with Young's Auto Repair will make sure you are back on the road quickly with a little change left in your pocket. Don't break the bank when it comes to your vehicle needs. Instead, come to the shop that keeps the cost in check and you rolling back down the highways. Young's Auto Repair, right across the street from Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial.
All right, 4:07 to go here in the first quarter. The Cats lead at 13-0. Stottlemyre with it out front for Excelsior Springs. Gets it over on the wing for Odell. Odell's going to put it up in the paint. No good. Rebound by Meeks. She gets it ahead for Yoder. Yoder off to Vandendale into the corner. She goes for Graves. Graves a little bit too hard for Meeks, but it goes right to Mitchell. And Mitchell is fouled on the backside by Millsap, and she'll go to the line for a pair. Mitchell's already got 5. And here's the crazy thing. Lady Cats up 13-0. Talking to Coach Middleton before the game, Gary, and she said 3 of her starters aren't even playing tonight. Free throw, no good. And that one was injury. A couple are in quarantine, so kind of tells you they've been hit by the quarantine bug. Haven't really had a full squad. We talked to her last Saturday as well at the Hoops for Hope event. Second free throw is good. Makes it 14-0. And she had mentioned how COVID and everything had kind of hurt them. There's a carry by Excelsior Springs with 3:42 to go here in the half. In the quarter, I should say. The Cats with the lead. Vandendale with it, gets it off for Mitchell. Little cut, no. Get it out to Graves. Inside they go. Good pass right there by Meeks. And now Mitchell gets in there. And it'll stay with the Lady Cats. So Mitchell has it. They get it inside to Meeks. Meeks free throw line for Graves. Steps past the defender. No good. Put back. No good. Meeks put back. No good. Cats are getting the offensive rebounds. Could not capitalize there. And a rebound goes to Odell of Excelsior Springs. And it'll stay with Excelsior with 3:04 to go in the first quarter. Mulby checks in with 3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Oh, they will. Oh, I thought they were going to give it to the Cats. I thought it should have been Cats ball. There's just 2 Excelsior Springs players there. They get into Mulby. Mulby gets it off on the wing. Across the timeline they go for Millsap. Pretty sure Mulby was about ready to take that one to the rack, and the wrong rack that she was going to go to there. Now Vandendale with the long rebound brings it across the timeline, and it goes out of bounds. It's like their legs got tangled there. Carter going to throw it in for Excelsior with 2:47 to go in first quarter. 14-0 Cat lead. Into Schroeder into the game for the Cats. Going to bring it ahead, and Mitchell able to intercept that one. Hope you heard that in the background. Yoder 3-ball, no good. Schroeder with the rebound, gets it off to Mitchell. Put back, no good. Out of bounds off of Excelsior. Stays with the Cats with 2:32 to go here in the first quarter of play. I don't know if you heard in the background. You can hear my son say, intercepted. Dribble in. Try to get it to Schroeder. It's going to stay with the Cats as that was knocked out of bounds by Excelsior Springs. 2:27 to go here in the first quarter. Get it up front, knocked away, picked up by Graves. Graves has got it on the wing, goes free throw line for Mitchell. Mitchell gets tied up, now steps through, and a timeout called by Harrisonville with 2:16 to go in the first quarter. 14-0 the score. We'll be back after this. It's hard to find someone reliable to work on your small engines. Not anymore. Nathan and the crew at Land and Sand are your stop from lawnmowers, personal watercraft, all the way to Can-Ams and razors. From tune-ups to race builds, they will make sure your toy is ready to play with the big boys. Call them at 816-738-1455 and set up an appointment today. All right, Cats ball underneath their own bucket with 2:16 to go here in the quarter. Ball knocked away, picked back up by the Cats, handed off to Vandendale. She's got it between the circles, dribbles over to the wing, left side into the left corner now for Mitchell. Mitchell will give to Schroeder, no good, but then they're going to go to the free throw line for a pair. So Amanda Schroeder to the line for two. 14-0 the score, 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. First free throw rattles in, rattles out. One more to go for Schroeder. Checking back into the ball game is Barber. One more here. 14-0 our score. 2:05 to go. Second free throw a little bit hard on that one and not good. It's going to go back to Excelsior Springs with 2 minutes to go here in the quarter and a 14-0 Lady Cat lead. Mulby has it inside to Barber, and down goes Mulby. I think she rolled that ankle. She is in pain. We will take a timeout. 1:53 to go in the quarter, 14-0.
Atkinson Funeral Home and Cremation Services has been serving families in the area since 1929. The Atkinsons take great pride in being members of the community. They will soon graduate a fourth-generation Wildcat. With this kind of commitment to Harrisonville, you know Atkinson Funeral Home will be there for you. And as always, they are proud supporters of the Harrisonville Wildcats.
No matter the time of day, we could all use a Route 44 from Sonic. Good news, if you order in the Sonic app, you get happy hour all day. That means drinks are half price anytime on the Sonic app. Don't worry, it's still traditional happy hour from 2 to 4 every day at the Sonic of Harrisonville. So if you need to refuel with a drink, or maybe you need a snack, come see the gang at Sonic and fuel up.
A community always needs a group to help promote the small businesses in its town. Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce does this for Harrisonville. Chamber Golf Tournament, Log Cabin Festival, and monthly meetings. The Chamber events are plentiful and a great way for your business to be seen. Go to harrisonvillechamber.com or watch the weekly Chamber chat for more Chamber happenings.
All right, welcome back. That was Lillian Mulby who went down ankle. She rolled that ankle, and I'll tell you what, there is nothing worse than an ankle sprain. It can hurt worse than breaking an ankle or anything else, and I think that's what she did. She rolled it over there. They're over there looking at her on the sideline. Hopefully she will be all right. Cats lead 14-0. Excelsior with the ball. 3-ball from the corner for Excelsior Springs, no good. Rebound on the backside by the Tigers, though. And they go baseline, blocked away by Schroeder, picked back up. And now Excelsior still with the ball, 1:35 to go here in the quarter. Dribble drive, no good. Carter going to go to the free throw line for two. So 1:34 to go here in the quarter. Excelsior yet to put any points on the board. First free throw, no good. One more to go here. Sasonis checks in along with Overbay. One more to go here. Second free throw is good. So Excelsior on the board, 14-1 with 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Off the timeline, Vandendale with it. Has it on the wing. Little give and go to Mitchell. Going to skip it over to Overbay a little bit high for her and out of bounds. Back to Excelsior Springs with 1:20 to go.
That was a high skip.
High skip. High skip pass. 1:20 to go here in the quarter. The backcourt, Crowley with it. Going to bring it across the timeline. Kick it off. 3 ball on the way. Rattles out. Rebound by Overbay. Going to go back the other way. Overbay loses the handle on it. Picked up by Excelsior. And they're going to try to push it up to Barber. Picked up by the Cats. Back the other way it goes. Vandendale floater, no. Rebound inside by Excelsior. That was Stottlemyre with it, and she'll bring it back the other way with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-1, Cats with the lead. And a blocking foul called. What are they going to call that on Schroeder? No, they call that on Graves. Sorry. Saw the 3 and the 1 glanced up. So foul on Graves with 37.2 seconds to go here in the quarter. Cats leading 14-1. Yoder checks in for Graves. Carter to pass it in. She's got the only point. They're going to get it inside. They try to get it inside, and it tipped it right back out. Nothing doing there. Mitchell with the rebound. She gets it off, and ahead they go. Yoder with it on the wing. Double team. And a travel called on her. Going to go back to Excelsior Springs with 25.2 to go in the first quarter. So 14-1 our score, 25.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A little handoff, give and go. Maybe got away with a carry there, but Millsap puts it in for 2, and it's a 3-0 run. It's 14-3 now. Cats lead by 11. Vandendale off for Yoder. Inside they go to Sissonis. She knocks it in for 2 at 16-3. So Maria Sissonis with the double. And the Cats lead 16-3 after 1. We'll be back after this.
A community always needs a group to help promote the small businesses in its town. Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce does this for Harrisonville. Chamber Golf Tournament, Log Cabin Festival, and monthly meetings. The Chamber events are plentiful and a great way for your business to be seen. Go to harrisonvillechamber.com or watch the weekly Chamber chat for more Chamber happenings.
Something that good teams always possess is the fact they got each other's back. Schroeder Chiropractor in Harrisonville has your back. With 2 chiropractors, 3 therapists, and an amazing office staff, you will feel right at home. And they have a warm, family-friendly waiting area. They will take care of your aches and pains and have you feeling like new. Schroeder Chiropractic has the community's back as well, being actively involved in the Bright Futures and Harrisonville youth sports. Whether it's aches and pains or getting involved in the community, Schroeder Chiropractic has your back.
All right, back to action here. Excelsior's ball to start the second quarter. Inside out they go. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound to Vandendale. It goes back the other way. 7:42 to go here in the quarter. A travel called on Graves. It'll go back to Excelsior Springs. Neither team really wanting to take a hold of this game. Cats lead by 13. They've had a couple opportunities to push it out to even more, and Excelsior's answered back a couple of times. So 7:41 to go here in the quarter. Cats lead at 16-3. Trying to get the ball in. They get it into Barber. Knocked away from her by Sissonis. It'll stay with Excelsior. I like the aggressiveness of Maria Sissonis, though. She plays very aggressively and does not give up any ground to Barber. And they're going to get it inside. Stottlemyre, no. Rebound by Mitchell. Across the timeline they go. Vandendale, no, but she'll go to the line for a pair. Little Euro step, tosses it up. Does not go down, but she'll go to the free throw line for two. Vandendale, the only senior on this Lady Wildcat team. And there are several other Lady Wildcats, but not playing tonight, with a couple out for quarantine as well. Vandendale knocks that one down, makes it 17-3, and one injured as well. So Vandendale with 4 now. One more to go. Up and good. She knocks them both down. She's got 5, and it's 18-3. Lady Cats with the advantage. 7:22 to go here in the quarter. Millsap across timeline, elbow jumper, no. Vandendale with it. I think that was partially blocked. It's going to come back the other way. Vandendale, she thought about a 3, now hands off on the wing for Graves inside. Sosona's calling for it. Misses that one, picked up, and back the other way it goes. Millsap, glass, no good. Rebound bounces around. Offensive rebound by the Cats. Saved. Now a ball on the floor. Jump ball, no. Comes out to Vandendale, and she's going to bring it across the timeline. Has it on the wing. Brings it back between the circles. 6:45 to go here in this quarter. And they're going to call the foul on Stottlemyre as Sosonis just let her walk through her there. And Sosonis going to check out as Meeks checks in with 6:41 to go here in the half. 18-3 the score. The ball in, and Vandendale's got it in the backcourt. 6:35 to go here in the half. Cats with an 18-3 lead. And that's a long triple, no good. Rebound inside over the push from behind. Call that on Mitchell, and it's going to go back to Excelsior with 6:30 to go in the half. Across the timeline. Reach in foul there. Call that one on Vandendale. With 6:26 to go in the half. Yeah, get a dribble drive. Ball on the ground. Picked up. 3-ball. No! Rebound inside by Meeks. And she's going to get to Vandendale, and it's going to go across the timeline. She's got it way outside volleyball line left side. Going to go back between the circles. And now she's going to dribble drive, kick into the corner. And a hand check foul going to be called on Excelsior. That'll be their 7th. It'll be a 1-on-1 situation for Caitlin Vandendale. 6:07 to go, first half. So Vandendale with the front end of a 1-and-1 here. Rattles it home, 1 more to go. Make it 19-3. 6:07 to go here in the half. Second free throw, good.
4 for 4 from the line.
Makes it 20-3. Gary, I thought you were doing something else. I hadn't heard from you for a while. 6 minutes to go in the half. Cats lead 20-3 in this one. On the wing, Barber tries to dribble in, cut off by Meeks. Back out front they go. Back between the circles. That ball's knocked away by Yoder. She's going to try to take it coast to coast. She's going to go up, blocked away. Going to stay with the Cats on their end. 5:42 to go in the half. 20-3 our score. Cats in control of this one. Vandendale to pass it in. Gets it in the corner for Graves. Back up front, Yoder. She thought about a 3, now gives it to Vandendale. Vandendale between the circles with 5:35 to go here in the half. Has it on the wing. She thought about a 3, goes in the corner. 3-ball by Graves. No, a little bit long. Rebound by Barber. Barber gets it out, and Excelsior brings it back the other way. That is Odell. She'll put it up and she dropped it off. And a 3-ball by a bucket inside by Millsap. Call that on Vandendale, her second. Still 5:21 to go in the half.
That was on Yoder.
Oh, so they called it on Yoder, not Vandendale. I thought they called that on Vandendale. Free throw, good. So Millsap knocks that one down. She's got 3 of the 4 for Excelsior, and it's 20-4 with 5:21 to go here in the half. So Millsap at the line for her second. Goes through a routine at the line. Free throw up and good. Knocks them both down. She's got 4 of the 5, and it's a 20-5 lead for the Lady Cats with 5:17 to go here in the half. Little give and go to Meeks. Jumper, no good. Minda, shorter rebound, no good. Ball tipped out, picked up by Barber, and it's going to go back the other way. Get it off on the wing. Back up front. Almost a walk there. Now a little step-in jumper. Millsap, no. Saved right to the Lady Cats. And that is Graves with it. She's going to get it off for Yoder. Yoder skips it up and over to Vandendale. She's got it way outside. 3-ball. Money. Vandendale. 23-5. She knocks that one down. And she's got 10 in the ball game with 4:27 to go here in the half. Jumper from the elbow, good by Barber. Make it 23-7. Cats bring it back the other way. Vandendale with it way outside. Going to dribble drive over to the wing into the corner for Graves inside. They try to go for Schroeder. Ball on the turf and pick up by Schroeder back up front. Ball tipped around, chased down by Excelsior. They're going to bring it back the other way. It's into the corner. Oh, she saves it from going out of bounds. Puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound goes to Excelsior Springs out front. And backing it up to try to set up the offense this time will be Carter. She gets it off for Barber. She's got it on the wing. She'll fire a 3. Took a couple steps on the way. They're going to say a travel. Goes back to the Cats with 3:46 to go here in the first half of play. The Cats lead 23-7. Some good up and down basketball so far in this one. Vandendale across the timeline with it. Has it on the wing. Oh, gives it back to Mitchell. Mitchell going to skip it over to Yoder. Yoder's going to fire. Connects from 3. 26-7. Ellie Yoder from outside. And then a foul called on Stottlemyre. And it'll be Cats ball up by 19 with 3:27 to go in the half. Cats up by 19 in this one. Boys took care of business a little bit ago by 40, and the Lady Cats are up by 19 now. Yoder inside to Sasonis, baseline Graves, jumper, no, a little bit long. Mitchell with the rebound, kicks it off for Yoder. Yoder skips it over to Vandendale. Vandendale's got it back out front now. From Graves to Vandendale. She's got it on the wing, left side, going to bring it back up between the circles. Has it out front, guarded heavily by Excelsior. Little give and go to Sasonis. Good ball movement, baseline jumper, good. 28-7. And it goes back the other way with a 21-point lead with 2:50 to go here in the half. 28-7 Cats with the advantage. Get it off on the wing for Stottlemyre. She's going to bring it back between the circles, dribble it all the way over to the elbow. Now right side wing, skips it over to the left wing. 3-ball, no, long. Rebound by Sasonis. And it goes back to Excelsior. Yoder ahead to Vandendale. Jumper, good, Vandendale. And it's 30-7 Cats with the lead. She's got 12, and the Cats lead by 23. So 2:25 to go here in the first half. 30-7 the score. Try to get the ball in here. They do. Carter going to bring it up. Now hands off for Barber. Barber hands back now for Cromley. Across the timeline they go. And going to call the foul on Yoder. It's her second foul with 2:10 to go in the half. Be a 1-and-1 situation coming up. And that'll be Crowley at the line for 1-1. So Overbay checks in. Yoder checks out. And a 1-1 for Kylie Crowley. 2:10 to go in a half. 30-7 the score. Free throw misses and didn't hit the rim, so it'll be back to the Cats with 2:10 to go. Mitchell to pass it in for Vannondale. 30-7 our score in the first half of this one. We're going to call the moving screen on Mitchell, and it'll go back to Excelsior Springs with 2:04 to go in the half. 30-7 our score. So Cats in control first half. Excelsior looking for some offense here last 2 minutes of the half. Hand off to Crowley. She's going to go in. Jumper, no. Rebound to Mitchell. Mitchell out there looking like Kennedy Atkinson with all the boards she's getting. Head to Vannondale. Glass in, good. 32-7. Vannondale with another bucket, and the Cats stretch the lead out to 25. Timeout Excelsior Springs. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:40 to go in the half. Cats lead 32-7. When you're searching for insurance, it's good to be able to call an agent in your town that can protect you. So if you're looking for auto, life, renters, boat, ATV, or any other weekend toy to be covered, call CPSK Insurance, an auto owner's affiliate. Call and talk to one of the local agents, Summer, Randy, Amanda, or Chandra, located right off I-49 and 291 in Harrisonville at the Millwalk Mall. They can give you a quote and get you covered quickly and easily. If your business needs covered, they can help you out there as well. Call them today at 816-380-3800 or visit them online at cpskinsurance.com. Let the local agents go to work for you. All right, back to action. A hand check foul. Let's go to the free throw line. Let's shoot some free throws. 32-7 our score. 1:35 to go in the first half. 1-1 situation coming up for Excelsior Springs. That's Bailey Odell at the line for a 1-1. Goes through a routine. Puts it up and no good. Rebound by the Cats. Overbay. She's just going to push it right out of there. Ahead she goes, drops it off. Glass, no good. Graves couldn't put it in. It goes back to Excelsior with 1:26 to go in the half. Across the timeline they go. Millsap going to go inside with it. And picked up by the Lady Cats off of Millsap as Schroeder had picked it up. 1:13 to go here in the half. They'll throw it in to Overbay. She's got it. Slows it down. Get it ahead for Vannondale with 1:05 to go in the half. 32-7 the score. They go inside Sasonis. Glass no good, but she's fouled by Odell. And Sasonis will go to the free throw line for 2. Tell you, Maria Sasonis is not afraid to get in there and mix it up. She is not going to be pushed around, that is for sure. Her first free throw coming up. Back of the rim, just missed. One more to go for Sasonis. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Cats in control, 32-7. Second free throw coming up. Glass no good. Rebound tipped around. Picked up by Excelsior, and it's going to go back the other way. Excelsior's got it across timeline. Oh, Schroeder. Oh, ball on the floor. Picked up. Excelsior ahead. Walk. Go back the other way. 47.8 seconds to go. And Schroeder to pass it in on the near side. Schroeder still looking to get it in. She's going to get it in the front court. And the ball stripped away by Excelsior Springs. That is Millsap picking it up. Across the timeline she goes with it. She's going to dribble it all the way into the corner on the right side. Still dribbling it. And gets it stripped away by Overbay. Overbay going to take it the other way for Lady Cat. She slows it down. Oh, ball on ground. There's a scrum for it. And a jump ball with 30.5 seconds. 32-7 with 30.5 seconds to go in the half. Cats lead it. Vandendale with it in the backcourt. Going to bring it across the timeline. Has it on the wing, dribbles it. Directing traffic is Vandendale. They get it off. Elbow jumper, no good. That's a foul on Stottlemyre. And that means Graves going to go to the free throw line for a pair. Free throw line. Rattles home. That was Graves. She's got one more to go here. 33-7 the score. With her second free throw. Oh, spins out. Rebound by Barber of Excelsior. She's going to push it ahead. Got it off to Lohman. Lohman going to bring it up. Goes inside. Oh, wide open underneath. No good. Rebound by Schroeder of the Cats. And it goes back the other way with 5 seconds to go. Vandendale ahead, out of bounds with 3.6 to go. And it'll go back to Excelsior. We're going to get one last look at it here. 33-7 the score. They get it in. Excelsior going to bring it up. Chuck it deep. No. We go to the half. Cats in control. 33-7. We'll be back after this.
Inside the Train testing facility, our heating and cooling products go through endless torture tests. We drop them, slam them against a wall, shake them, and then expect them to run without an extra decibel in our anechoic sound chamber. We test so it runs.
On Heating and Cooling is your local Train dealer. They've been serving Harrisonville and the surrounding communities for over 50 years. If you need service, repair, or replacement of your heat pump, furnace, air conditioner, or indoor air quality equipment, give Hahn a call at 816-380-5659, just like the Wildcats.
It's hard to stop a train.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Church & Dwight in Harrisonville, Missouri is now hiring machine operators and maintenance technicians for overnight shifts. Full-time employees receive full benefits immediately. Apply now at churchdwight.com/careers and we will contact you to schedule an interview.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save a dollar. Trust Young's. That's who Fortis trusts to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tire and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
For a limited time, you pay what we pay going on at Max Motors dealerships. Shop 24 hours a day. Exclusive at Max Motors, you pay what we pay and not a penny more on any new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, or GMC in stock. All invoices clearly displayed with the highest trade-in values in the Midwest.
Take your car shopping to the max.
Max Motors is your Kansas City dealer. MaxMotors.com. See dealer for details.
Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
All right, welcome back. Cats lead 33-7 at the half. They led 16-3 at the end of the first. They outscore them 17-4 in the second, lead at 33-7. Gary, you've got some totals for me from the first half.
Yeah, Vandendale leads scoring with 14. Graves has 8, and then the rest of the scoring is Yoder with 3, Mitchell with 4, Sasonis with 2, and Kaylee Meeks with 2 for the Wildcats, rounding out the scoring of 33 points. For Excelsior, Millsap leads their scoring with 4. Barber has 2, and Carter has 1.
And it was a back-and-forth battle in the first half. Cats starting to pull away. You'd like to see them get on about a 10-0 run in this third quarter, make it an easy fourth quarter for them tonight, get a good conference win.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great to be able to see. I mean, we've seen 2 games. I mean, you don't really like to see blowouts, but you also like to see games where it's an easy win, I guess is what I'm saying. But we're playing good. We haven't been able to watch the Cats. Vandendale is 4 for 4 from the line. She's only missed 2 shots, a 2 and a 3. She's had 2 threes in the game. So, I mean, you got to be happy with the way she's playing. And, I mean, with the rest of the staff, I mean, Graves and Sasonis and Mitchell are all playing. Yoder are all playing great. So, I mean, you got to be. Coach has to be happy with the way they're playing tonight.
Absolutely. And another half like this, they'll go home with a victory tonight. I got a couple of boys over here wanting to talk to me a little bit. We're going to preview a game tomorrow. And Braxton Grammer and Judson Meeks over here on our first and second grade 4Ts team. You know, we're proud sponsors of 4Ts basketball. And Braxton, Judson, are you guys looking forward to your game tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes. What are you guys going to do tomorrow to try to get that victory?
Keep stealing the ball.
What Judson? Judson, how many buckets you going to have tomorrow?
100.
100? You want to have 100 buckets? Hey, we'll take those 100 buckets tomorrow. Braxton, what do you think's the key for you guys tomorrow in a victory?
To try our best.
That is very, very good. Judson, what do you think? What other keys do you think you guys have for tomorrow?
Stealing the ball, then shooting, and that's it.
Well, that is Judson Meeks and Braxton Grammer giving us a preview of the game tomorrow. They play at noon, so if anybody isn't busy at noon tomorrow and want to come out to the community center and watch some basketball, that's their last game of the year. Good luck, guys, on your game tomorrow.
I would have no idea who Meeks belongs to.
No idea?
No, I would have no idea. I mean, he doesn't look at all like Dad whatsoever.
They definitely do look alike. That was Braxton and Judson. I'm going to let them go back and watch the second half now as they give us a little preview of the game. We're going to take a quick break, catch our breath from that back and forth first half, and we'll be back with second half action in just about 3 or 4 minutes.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Church & Dwight in Harrisonville, Missouri is now hiring machine operators and maintenance technicians for overnight shifts. Full-time employees receive full benefits immediately. Apply now at churchdwight.com/careers and we will contact you to schedule an interview.
You have many choices when you buy a used car. What do you want? A good deal? A quality vehicle? Outstanding service? At Holland's Auto Sales, you don't have to sacrifice for one of the others. You get all three. The best part is Steve will be there for you because Holland Auto Sales has been Harrisonville's used car dealer for 36 years. So the next time you're in the market for a used car,
go where the Grammars go, Holland Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who 4Ts trust to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tile and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville. Sherwood Community Bank is the hometown bank with all the big bank perks. Internet banking, auto, home, boat, and farm loans. You can get it all at one of their 4 convenient locations in Urick, Creighton, Garden City, or Harrisonville. Checking or savings account all you need? Don't worry. Sherwood Community Bank has you covered there as well. Stop going to the banks where you're just an account number. Go to Sherwood Community Bank, where you're part of the family.
And tell them Braxton sent ya.
Community is important to Excalibur Contracting. Being a Harrisonville business for 14 years, they understand what it takes to be successful and make Harrisonville successful. If you need help with a remodel, grounds, athletic field maintenance, mowing, or landscape, Excalibur Contracting is who to call. Mike and Natalie Johnson with Excalibur are proud to back the Blue both on and off the field.
Stop going online and paying top dollar to make a t-shirt. Call Cindy at C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. She will walk you through the whole process and have you or your organization looking the best. It's no mistake that Fortis Broadcasting is always the best trust crew around. We trust Cindy with all of our apparel on game day. Put a personal C Squared touch on your next order. Whether it's just 1 or 100, C Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing can get it done. Check them out on Facebook or go see them on the Clinton Square. Stop going online and paying top dollar to make.
Shout out to everybody for selling out the Valentine's Day dinner at the Cider House. They're now booking for a St. Patrick's Day dinner, and it is ready to rock and roll for our St. Patrick's Day. They're located 8 miles south of Harrisonville. The 2021 farm-to-table schedule is posted at the website. The dates will sell out. Don't want to wait to book. For more information, check out Cider House Events or visit our Facebook page. All right, 8 minutes on the clock. Cats lead 33-7 in this one as we start the second half of play. Cut off on the way to the line, or to the basket was Lohman. Air ball out of bounds and back to the Cats with 7:49 to go in this third quarter. If you're the Cats, you want to try to push this one out, get about an extra 8 or 10 points here, then Excelsior, and have a running clock in the fourth quarter. 33-7 the score. Good give and go. Low. Rattles in, rattles out. Barber with the rebound. She's going to hand off, and Excelsior going to bring it back the other way. Crowley with it out between the circles, guarded by Mitchell. Crowley's got it, gets it off on the wing. 3 ball, fired up, no good. Offensive rebound by Barber, no good. Going to get the third opportunity, and they're going to call the foul on Sasonis. And Barber going to go to the free throw line for a pair. 33-7 our score, 7:18 to go here, third quarter. Through the routine at the line is Barber. Free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for that one, and it is 33-8. She sets off to the side. You don't see that very often from the free throw line, but it worked for her on the first, not the second. And it's a rebound. Cats ahead for Yoder across the timeline. Gets it back to Vannendale. Vannendale with it out. Goes to the elbow. Reach in foul on Barber. Sasonis had the spot, and it'll be Cats ball underneath. It'll be Vannendale to pass it in, gets it in for Graves into the corner for Vannendale. 3, a little bit short on that one. Rebound goes to Crowley. Crowley going to push it ahead across the timeline to Millsap. Puts it up, and glass no good. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to slow it down now, hand it to Vannendale with 6:50 to go here in the third. 33-8 is the score. Between the circles with it, Vannendale goes to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it knocked away from her, picks it back up, gets it off for Yoder. Yoder to Sasonis, now off to Graves. Get it back to Vannendale, out of bounds. Off of, I believe, Carter of Excelsior, and it'll be Cats ball on the near side. Graves to pass it in. Graves gets it into Vannendale. She's got it in the corner on the right side, goes to those right blocks, knocked away, picked up by Carter, and she's going to push it up the other way. Across the timeline she goes with it, has it, fires out of bounds, back to the Cats with 6:22 to go. .622 to go here, third quarter. Bring the ball in. Across the timeline, 3 ball, Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 4-36-8 our score. And I have no idea what happened because I put the numbers down and an injury on the floor. So it'll be 36-8. Cats up by 28 after the Vandendale 3. Man, she gets some arc under those and drains it. Get it off on the wing. Go inside. A little dribble drive by Stottlemyre. Picked up by Sasonis. She gets it ahead to Yoder. Yoder to Mitchell. No. Rebound tipped out and picked up by Millsap. And Millsap going to bring it back the other way. 36-8. 5:37 to go here in this third quarter. Cats in control of this one. Out on the wing with it is Lohman. Into the corner, Barber. Barber goes inside. Spinner by Millsap and one. Going to go to the free throw line. 36-10 the score after the bucket and one attempt. Millsap, she's got 6 of the 10. And we got a team timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Stop paying high prices for low quality. Call Rising M Feeders and get locally grown, farm fresh, USDA inspected beef. No more reground beef to make it look fresh, fatty steaks, or tough meats. Get it fresh from the source. Quarter, half, and whole packages available. Call or text Charlie with Rising M Feeders for more detail. 816-738-3571. That's 816-738-3571. And I'll give you a perfect example of no more reground beef. I got meat twice last week at Price Chopper, and the first one my mother-in-law bought, and literally it was in our refrigerator for like 2 days, and we took it out, and it was brown, already brown. Then the second time we got it, we were making tacos for the Super Bowl, and we went to get it, and as soon as you cut into it, the middle was brown. So that's the reground beef I'm talking about. Get fresh meat. Call Charlie with Rising M Feeders. We're going to need to get Charlie to hand us some samples. Try that stuff out. I am equal opportunity meat eater. 5:27 to go here, third. No good. Rebound goes to the Cats. 26-point lead. And Yoder loses the handle, gets it back, kick it out to Vandendale. She'll fire. No, short. Rebound goes to Excelsior, and it's going to go back the other way. Millsap going to bring it across the timeline with 5:08 to go here in the third. Get it off on the wing. 2, no good by Barber. Picked up by Vandendale. She's going to pick it back up. She's going to got somebody from behind to get it up to Meeks. Elbow jumper, Meeks. Good. Kylie Meeks. And it's 38-10. And it goes back the other way. Meeks has got 4 now. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. Out front they go. Jumper good by Barber. Makes it 38-12. She had that on the elbow. A little bit farther out. Wing. And knocks it down. 38-12 the score. Meeks, little give and go to Vandendale. Puts it up. No. Rebound inside Yoder. She puts it in for 2. 40-12. She's got 5. And the Cats lead by 28 again with 4:12 to go here in the third quarter. Crowley brings it across. 3 ball on the way by Stottlemyre is good. And it's 40-15. Back to a 25-point game with 3:55 to go in the third. Get it off on the wing for Graves. She's got it, looking to do something with it. Goes to the free throw line for Meeks, kicks back out. Vandendale jumper, good, rattles home, 42-15. Vandendale adds to her totals. She's got 16 in the game to lead all scorers, 42-15 the score. Crowley brings it back the other way, has it on the wing right side. Gonna dribble it back between the circles, get it over to Barber. She's got it on the wing left side. Top of the key now for Crowley. She's gonna dribble in, now kick off for Stottlemyre. Stottlemyre goes inside, jumper, no good. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell out to Vandendale. Vandendale across the timeline. Little crossover dribble, backs it back up between the circles for Yoder. Yoder goes a little give and go to Meeks. Glass and good, Kylie Meeks. And it's 44-15. Meeks has got 6. The Cats lead by 29. Back and forth they go across the timeline. Ball out and picked up by Vandendale. Going to get her dribble, waits, puts it up, no good. Rebound and a foul called on Graves. Schroeder going to check in for Graves. Meeks going to check out with 2:40 to go here in the third. 44-15 the score. 29-point Cat advantage. They get it in. Millsap's got it in the backcourt. Going to get by Yoder, and now knocked away from behind by Graves and out of bounds with 2:35 to go in the third. 44-15 our score. Wait to pass it in here. Get it off 3 ball, no. Out of bounds off of the fingertips of Lohman. And it goes back the other way with 2:31 to go here in the third quarter. 2:31 to go here in the third. Cats lead 44-15. Wildcat Minton took care of business, 79-41, the final score of their game earlier. Mitchell's got it inside. Good give to Schroeder. Glass and good. 46-15. Good ball movement by the Lady Wildcats. And that is Schroeder's first points of the night. And the Cats lead by 31. Carter going to bring it across the timeline. Dribbles all the way underneath. Passes it to the Lady Cats, who pick it up and take it back the other way. Vandendale across the timeline. Picked up by Schroeder. Back up front they go for Graves to the free throw line for Mitchell, who is fouled. That is the second team foul on Excelsior Springs with 1:48 to go here in the third. Cats lead at 46-15. Sasonis checks in for Mitchell. Vandendale to pass it in with 1:48 to go. Get it in, Schroeder, no good. Rebound inside. Another foul on Excelsior. They're going to call that on Barber, I believe. Oh, call that on Carter instead. So it remains a 31-point game. Cats get the ball. They can get it in up front for Overbay. Over to Vandendale. She'll fire. No good. Overbay with the rebound. Kick it out. Vandendale, she'll fire. No. Rebound on the backside by the Lady Cats. Schroeder gets it out front for Overbay. Overbay gets it stolen away. Millsap going to take it the other way. Knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cats, and back to the Lady Cats with 1:25 to go in the third. 46-15 your score. Schroeder to pass it in, gets it in, and Vandendale will bring it up with 1:22 to go here, third quarter. 46-15 the score. Across the timeline they go with Vandendale way outside. Try to get into Sasonis. Knocked away. Picked up by Millsap. She'll fire it ahead to Barber. Barber slows it down, and she's going to wait to get it across the timeline, and Millsap picks it up. Get it off for Carter. She's got it underneath. Out of bounds off of Vandendale with 1:02 to go in the third. 46-15 the score. Ball on the baseline, and they get it in. Ball stripped away, picked back up. Two-shot opportunity coming for Odell. Good aggressive move by Odell. And she'll go to the line for two. 46-15 the score. Odell at the line. She missed her only opportunity up front end of a 1-and-1 in the first half. And she's there for a pair here. Goes through a routine at the line, puts it up, and drops it off the side of the rim. No good. One more to go. 58.5 seconds ago. 46-15 the score. 31-point Cat advantage with 58.5 to go in the third. Second free throw coming up. It is up. It is rattled home. 46-16 the score. Vandendale going to bring it back the other way. Odell now 1 for 3 from the line. Vandendale across the timeline. Good little floater. No. Picked up by Excelsior. They're going to force it ahead. And one opportunity. Odell answers back with another bucket. 46-18. And an one opportunity for Odell. Goes through the routine at the line. Puts it up and back of the rim. Rattles in. 46-19. Back to a 27-point game. Cats with it in the backcourt. Vandendale going to get it across the timeline. Loses the handle on it. Has it back there. Get it top of the key for Sasonis. Looks back door. Now hands off for Vandendale. Back top of the key. Graves going to travel with it. And he goes back to Excelsior Springs. More than doubled their output here in the second half alone. 12 points in this third quarter for Excelsior. And a foul on Sasonis. That's 4 on her. Full court pressure being shown by the Lady Cats. They get it into Millsap. Millsap's got it in the backcourt. And a steal by Overbay. Glass and no good. Rebound with 10 seconds to go. Millsap trying to push it. Across the timeline. Little stutter step. No. Out of bounds with 0.3 of a second to go. (46-19) the score. At the end of 3, Cats lead 46-19. We'll be back.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one.
It's almost that time. Valentine's Day hen pies from Granny Faye's Pies at Upcycled are almost here. And gentlemen, that's Sunday if you don't remember. Valentine's Day coming your way. Take the orders. Orchard location is closed, but the booth at Arson's Corner and Wall and Harrisville is open. They have gift items and take and bake Granny Faye pies and pot pies available at our booth all year long. Make sure to watch your Facebook page for ordering information. We will be posting soon. Granny Faye's pies are the best, so don't miss out. Today is National Pie Day, so celebrate with a Granny Faye pie. Travel as we get back to action by Excelsior Springs, and we start the fourth quarter. Lady Cats up 46-19. Vandendale going to bring it up. Cats need to get a triple here. Would make that clock move the entire fourth quarter. Meeks hands off for Vandendale. Jumper, good. And it's 48-19. So 48-19 this score. 29-point lead. Vandendale adds to her total. She's got 18 for the Lady Cats. Millsap's got it out front, guarded by 21, as Gary says. I missed one, so I'm off. Millsap, no. Fouled by Yoder, and going to go to the free throw line for a pair. So 48-19 our score. 7:20 to go here in the ball game. 29-point Cat advantage. 28 after the first free throw by Millsap. She is 3 for 4 from the line. She's got 7. Make it 48-20. Second free throw coming up. A little bit long, but rattles it in. 48-21. Vandendale to bring it up with 7:15 to go here in the ball game. Fourth quarter action. Lady Wildcats in control of this one. Schroeder, good backdoor cut. No good. Meeks' rebound is good. 50-21. And Meeks has got 8. And the Cats lead by 29 with 6:50 to go here. Barber's got it way outside on the wing. Goes back out front with it. Loman gets it to Carter. Off on the wing for Odell. Odell back out. Long two, no. Saved out of bounds. Back to the Lady Cats with 6:34 to go. 50-21 is our score. Get the ball in. That's the timeline to go with it. Vandendale with it way outside, guarded by Carter. Going to go into Meeks. Meeks going to spin, shoot. Just misses that one. Out of bounds, back to the. I thought that was going to stay with the Cats, but apparently they said it was not. So they'll try to get the ball in here. And the ball on the turf, picked up by the Lady Cats. Yoder chucked that one a little bit too hard underneath. And it goes back to Excelsior again. Gonna get in. Ahead they go. Across the timeline. Ball on the far side. Now gonna hand it off. Little baseline dribble. Backs it back up to Millsap. She's got it. Cuts it back. Now fires a three. Rattles out. Rebound on the backside by Excelsior. They get it back to Carter. She'll fire up a wild one. No good. Rebound by Schroeder. And the Lady Cats with a 29-point lead in the basketball. Get it ahead to Vandendale with 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a 29-point Cat lead. Vandendale with it between the circles. Goes to Meeks. Good backdoor cut. And a good look by Meeks. Gets it into Graves for 2. And it's 52-21 with 5:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cats have got the turbo clock on now. Get it off to Barber. Barber kicks it over on the wing for Lohman. Lohman's got it outside, now gets off for Odell. Odell trying to get rid of it, gets it to Carter. Carter's going to try to drive baseline, cut off by Meeks. Brings it back up top of the key, trying to do something with it. Gets it off into the corner, Odell. Odell goes around Schroeder and puts it in for 2. 52-23 as Odell knocks it in. She's having a good second half. Get it out for Yoder, off for Vandendale. She'll fire that elbow jumper. No. Should say wing jumper. And a jump ball goes back to Excelsior with 4:39 to go. .439 to go. Fourth quarter, Cats in control. Carter pushes it up. Cut off by Graves. Kicks it off for Barber, who puts it inside for Millsap for 2. And it's 52-25. And a foul on the floor. That is the 4th team foul on Excelsior Springs with 4:20 to go. Cats to pass it in on the near side here. Schroeder to pass it in. And the ball knocked out by Carter with 4:19 to go. .419 to go here in the fourth. Get it in to Yoder. Tries to go underneath. Knocked away from her. Stays with the Lady Cats with 4:14 to go in the fourth. Try to get it in. Andu back out front. Handoff on the wing for Vandendale. She tries to pull it up and does from about 14. 54-25. Annandale with 2 more. Adds to her totals. I believe she's got 23 now in the game. That's a 29-point lead. Get it off on the wing. Now Carter with it. Blocking foul with 3:40 to go. 1-1 with 3:40 to go for the Excelsior Springs Tigers. Subs checking in. Wholesale changes for both sides here. 3:40 to go here, fourth quarter, 54-25. Cats lead by 29. Carter at the line for a 1-1. She is 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. Through a routine here, puts it up and rattles it home. Makes it 54-26. One more to go. Second free throw, no. Rebound. Mitchell ahead. Knocked out of bounds by Carter. She's going to check out. And it will go back the other way. Odell and Carter both just freshmen playing today. So playing some younger players is Excelsior Springs, but the Lady Cats playing a lot of younger ones as well. Maria tried to get it inside, ball on the ground, picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell gets it out of there to Graves. Little step in jumper, no. Rebound back the other way. Drop it underneath, no good. Do not have 30, I think, is Abby Rash, another freshman out there. So Graves is going to foul out. Yoder checks in for her.
She leads with 10 points.
Solid game for Graves. 54-26 our score. Free throw is up and good. 54-27. Second one no good. 27-point contest. Oh, foul on the far near side. Vannondale gets hammered by Rash. That will stay here on the near side. Another foul to give for Excelsior Springs for the Cats are shooting free throws. 3:05 to go here in the contest. Cats lead by 27. Little crossover dribble. Vannondale, she's going to take it all the way to the rack, and no. Rebound out of bounds off the Cats. Goes back to Excelsior Springs. 54-27. Jerry's making faces at us over there. 54-27, our score, 2:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. A lot of basketball coming your way next week. Varsity doubleheader on Tuesday night. Clinton comes to town, Lady Wildcats, and then the boys will take battle after that on Tuesday night. Wednesday night, we'll have the Butler Bears in town, varsity boys action. And then Friday night, we will travel. If Jackson County lets us in the county, we will travel up to Center and broadcast that game on Friday night. 54-27 the score. And fouling out is Stottlemyre. Good effort tonight by Stottlemyre. Had 3 points and very aggressive on the boards. Fouls out with 2:45 to go here in the fourth. 54-27 the score. Yoder brings it up. Goes inside for Sasonis. Out for a 3-ball. No good. Rebound inside by Mitchell, but off her fingertips and out of bounds. Thought that one was going down, didn't you, Gary?
I was hoping.
Out of bounds with 2:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's a travel. You cannot do that and drop the ball and pick it back up out of bounds.
That was
there's
a walk.
another step there too, but we're not going to call it here. 2:25 to go fourth quarter, 54-27. Between the circles with it. Back and back up now, handoff on the wing. Rash loses the handle. Oh, gets it inside. There's a ball on the ground. Oh, pops out. It's around like a popcorn ball. And it'll be Cats ball on the near side as that one was bouncing around, pinballing from team to team until the Lady Wildcats finally tie it up and it goes out of bounds back to them with 2:07 to go in the fourth quarter. Cats in the bonus now. 3-ball, bottom of the net it goes, 57-27, Cats up by 30. And it goes back the other way. Vandendale adding to her totals here. They get it off on the wing. 3-ball, no, not quite there. It's going to be picked up and it's going to go back the other way. Ahead to Vandendale. She's got it, drops it off. Glass and good. 59-27, 1:35 to go. The 3 by Yoder, she's got 7. It's going to go back the other way. Hand check foul. They're going to call the foul. Somebody needs to tell them to run that clock because it's a 32-point game. He says, run the clock. So the clock will roll here with 1:25 to go. 59-27 the score. Crowley at the line for 2. Back of the rim, no good. 1 more to go. With 1:15 and counting here in this one. Second free throw coming up with 1:05 to go. Crowley second, no good. Rebound by Sasonis. She gets it ahead to Vandendale, and Vandendale's going to walk it up, try to run some clock here with 50 seconds to go. A 32-point lead for the Cats. Try to go inside for Schroeder, a little bit too strong, out of bounds. Clock will roll with 40 seconds to go. They get it in, and Rash going to bring it up. Across the timeline she goes with it. Has it over on the wing. Get it off on the wing, 27. Crowley going to back it up, and in no hurry here, going to run some clock herself with 18 seconds to go. Crowley backs it around. Now going to cross over Schroeder. Try to anyway. To no avail with 7. And that is going to wind the clock. Lady Cats are going to win this one in impressive fashion by 32. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
There are a ton of choices for home appliances, but only one you need to know. That's Troby's Maytag Home Appliance Center in Harrisonville. Today, it's more important than ever to support small business. Troby's prides themselves on American-made appliances, competitive prices, and unmatched service, from installation to service calls if any issue may arrive. Troby's is your hometown appliance center.
Next time you're in the market for a home appliance, think Troby's first on Plaza Drive right behind Hawthorne Bank.
Church & Dwight in Harrisonville, Missouri is now hiring machine operators and maintenance technicians for overnight shifts. Full-time employees receive full benefits immediately. Apply now at churchdwight.com/careers and we will contact you to schedule an interview.
You have many choices when you buy a used car. What do you want? A good deal? A quality vehicle? Outstanding service? At Holland's Auto Sales, you don't have to sacrifice for one of the others. You get all 3. The best part is Steve will be there for you because Holland Auto Sales has been Harrisonville's used car dealer for 36 years. So the next time you're in the market for a used car,
go where the Grammars go, Holland Auto Sales, and ask for Steve.
Sure, you could drive to the city and save a few dollars on tires, but why? Young's Tire and Wheel Center in Harrisonville is family owned and operated, and their clients are like family. That, coupled with free flat tire repair on new tires for the life of the tire, means you'd be crazy to drive all over the place to save $1. Trust Young's. That's who Fortis trusts to get them safely to all Wildcat games, home or away. Young's Tile and Wheel Center on South Commercial in Harrisonville.
Competition between teammates makes for a stronger and better team. Lacey Dominick of Shelter Insurance and Cameron Chenoweth of American Family Insurance were both Wildcats on the field. Now they are competitors off the field. They know that you have many choices for insurance, so they're teaming up to offer free auto, home, and life insurance quotes. Call Lacey at 816-380-2700 or Cam at 816-380-3996 and get started on your new insurance quote today.
All right, welcome back. A clean sweep for the Wildcats tonight as they beat the Excelsior Springs Tigers in a doubleheader here tonight. The boys take care of business first. Final score 79-41. Lady Wildcats follow it up with a 59-27 lead or win over the Excelsior Springs Lady Tigers in this one. Final score is 59-27. And we're joined by Coach Middleton over here, and we will chat with her a little bit. Jerry's helping get her on the TV over here, maybe. There he goes. There we go. We'll stand up so you can hear us, Coach. Coach, great game by your ladies tonight. Shared the basketball real well and took care of business.
Yeah, we did. Just like we set it up. They've been working so hard this week, and that's exactly how we wanted to play them defensively and offensively. I'm so proud of them. They are so coachable. They're such hard workers. It's just a really good combination.
Well, and you know, you've talked about it. We talked to you a little bit last Saturday about it. You really haven't had a full team all year.
No.
It seems like every time you get somebody back, somebody else gets quarantined. So this is just going to make you better in the long run.
Absolutely, 100%. And when we all are there and healthy, it's a heck of a practice, too. That's what I contribute it to. They can bring the intensity and the level of play that they play against each other, and it's very high level of play. And, I mean, it's just really benefiting them down the stretch here.
Well, I was impressed. It's the first time, you know, we were talking about it before the game. We were supposed to see you guys before the at the very beginning of the season at the Summit Christian Tournament. COVID took care of that one, and then we were supposed to see you at Lewisburg. COVID took care of that one. Tuesday night, the weather took care of it, and I was like, the poor girls are supposed to have been on 3 times. Finally, we got to see you guys tonight, but we're going to see you quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. You got Clinton on Tuesday night.
On Tuesday, they're undefeated, too, in the conference.
So that'll be a tough one for you. So what will you do differently on Monday to, you know, practice with the girls? Will you say anything different to them, knowing that you have Clinton coming into town undefeated?
Well, I already drew up how I wanted to run the offense right then. I was like, girls, you want to see what we're going to do against Clinton on Tuesday? And they're like, yes. So we've already got an idea of what our plan is.
Well, we were glad that you were able to come up and talk to us, and it was an impressive victory, and we look forward to seeing you on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
that is Coach Middleton of the Lady Wildcats. We talked about it. Again, Cats victorious 59-27, the final score. And Gary, it was a back-and-forth battle. You got some totals for me.
Yeah, I do. And the only senior, I didn't realize she was the only senior until I was looking, until Coach was talking. The only senior on the team, Vandenville, really led the scoring, but led the team. I mean, she's our point guard. She does a tremendous job for the team. And she led the scoring with 26 points. Another double-figure player was Carson Graves with 10. The remainder of the scoring was Yoder with 7, Mitchell with 4, Sasonis with 2, Meeks with 8 off the bench, and then Schroeder had 2. So that, I mean, I was very impressed. Great to be able to see the girls, play, and I was really impressed with the way Vandendale played.
Absolutely, she had some shots, and you know she may have had 35 or 40. She went a little bit cold there in the second half, but in the first half she was on fire. Again, the Cats come up victorious. We're going to see the Lady Cats quite a bit over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Really looking forward to having both teams, each night being able to see both teams play, because we haven't gotten a chance to see that, and it gives us the opportunity to really see what they're going to maybe bring as it comes district time.
Yeah, and like she said, it's not going to get any easier for them. The conference tournament champions, the Lady Cardinals of Clinton, come up here on Tuesday night, and they're also undefeated in conference, looking for a conference title in the MRVC West, so the Lady Wildcats could play spoiler on Tuesday night.
Oh, absolutely. It would be wonderful, too.
So we will see what happens. We've got basketball all next week, Tuesday night. We've got the Cardinals coming to town for a doubleheader Wednesday night. We will have Old friend alert, Coach Frankie Jackson and his Butler Bears coming to town on Wednesday night and Friday night. The Wildcats will travel to Center. As long as everything goes kosher there, they'll allow us in the building. We will broadcast that game on Friday night because I don't believe they're still allowing fans at Jackson County games. But, hey, I mean, it is.
That's why we're here, right?
That's why we're here. So we look forward to having 3 games next week, 2 games the following week, and then probably 2 district games the week after that. But Gary said he may not be here for the district championship if they play because he might be out of town. So
Hey.
we'll see. He probably won't be out of town. He'll probably just be calling in and not doing anything. Who knows?
Retirement life, right?
So, right. He just picks and chooses when he wants to come. So, nevertheless, we're going to say good night from Harrisonville for Jerry Forschler, for Gary Davidson over here. I'm Chad Grammer saying good night. We'll see you Tuesday night back here at home.